Gorash, Benet. Trying to unsettle this Newcastle United straight away. Now it's Jim Scott for Newcastle. Aaron Toft. Oh, he's only set it up for Benet. Bankuti. Noshko. Only passed a late fitness test. Zambo. Number 10, Dunai. Quick tackling, and these Newcastle boys must keep tight on the Hungarian players and give them as little room as possible. The Hungarian side packed with good ball players. Tommy Gibb with the throw. David Craig. Looking for Wyn Davis's head, and he found it too. Scott, beaten in the air by Noshko, but not decisively. Again, Davis got through, and the message loud and clear to these Hungarian defenders. Dunai up front by himself. Again, Newcastle coming right back. Aaron Toft. And this is Zambo for Ujpest. And a foul given against Zambo. Ollie Burton, the Welsh international, to take the kick. Burton, who had such a good home international series for Wales, after being out of the Newcastle United side for most of the season. Again, Aaron Toft up above the rest, and that looked like hands. And the referee has called play back. Quite rightly, Brian Robson handled that ball. The goalkeeper sent behind, 30 years of age. And the kick to be taken when the toilet rolls have been cleared by Sholmosy. Not a bad one. Noshko. This is Bankuti. Sholmosy sweeps up at the back for this side. Plays behind the back line of 4. Clark. Noshko. Moncur for Newcastle United. Wyn Davis. Caposto with the throw. Dunai, Edie Dunai, 2 Dunais in the side. Edie Dunai is wearing number 5 and Antal Dunai number 10. The throw being taken by Benet. Kazikash just getting the defence in a bit of a tangle, but that final decisive tackle made sure. This is Burton. Robson. Robson again. Sholmosy, very experienced at the back. Robson with the throw. Aaron Toft. Hungarian ball. Davis again above the defence. Caposto with the throw. Fazikash. Again, Benno Caposto with the throw. Clark. Fazikash. Incidentally, Ujpest is a suburb of Budapest, and Dosza, the second name of the club, is the name of a Hungarian folk hero. And at the moment, this Ujpest side is top of the Hungarian league. Free kick for Newcastle United. They'll be looking for something orthodox, I think, trying to find Wyn Davies's head up front, but no. All the defenders were queuing up with Davies, but it's Aaron Toft. 5 minutes gone, no score. Gorash, Zambo, Dunai, Gorash, Moncur. Gorash again to Bene. Dunai's up front, nicely taken out by Moncur. And a foul given against Bene. This is Craig to take the kick. David Craig, Irish international. Davis laying it back, but he couldn't find Aaron Toft. Now Gorash, very experienced midfield player, taken out by Bert Clark. Gibb. Frank Clark to take the throw, former amateur international, used to play for Crook Town. Dunai, Antal Dunai this is. An enormous crowd at St James's Park tonight, nearly 60,000. Gorash. It's Moncur. Davis. Keeping Noshko under pressure. Noshko fouled him. Interestingly, the referee is blowing up for all body contact, any form of physical contact, and the whistle goes. Burton with the kick. Now it's Moncur. Davis. Gibb going in for it. Brian Robson harrying the goalkeeper. Newcastle United, incidentally, finished 9th in the first division this season, but a very difficult side to beat at home. They don't give much away. They only lost 2 home matches in the season. Davis again up above the defence, but not winning the ball this season, but not able to control it. Craig. Aaron Toft. Godimoshi. And a goal kick given. Although it rather looked as if that was deflected by a Hungarian boot. Shoimasi with a kick. Well, Burton took a ride on Dunai's back then. And it's Gorash, the captain, leaving it now to Noshko. Noshko, number 6, who got his first cap against Czechoslovakia last Sunday. Burton. Zambo. Burton again. Zambo. And finally, Aaron Toft to Scott. Davis found space well and was fouled by Noshko. And Davis. Sinclair. Aaron Toft just leaving it there for the fullback who's overlapped. This is Clark. Davis just getting there. Fraction too late, and the goalkeeper on the spot for that header from Scott. Gibb. Now Gorash. Dunai to Gorash. This Hungarian captain getting through a lot of midfield work already. Craig. And so far, the Newcastle United goalkeeper, with less than 10 minutes gone, hasn't touched the ball. Gibb with the throw to Craig. Aaron Toft. Shoimasi. Gibb for Newcastle. There's no way through there. This is Shandor Zambo. Antal Dunai. Really Powerful tackling there by Gibb. And Zambo was penalised for that tackle on Gibb when the referee might have played the advantage. 10 minutes gone, no score. This the first leg of the European Fairs Cup final. The second leg to be played in Budapest next week. Good heading again, and this defence looks to me as if it's going to find Wyn Davies a rough handful. It's Craig. Burton. Fazekas. Bene. Dunaj in the middle, and these Hungarians, when they break very quickly. Gorac. Fazekas. Brian Robson for Newcastle. Picking it up again. Davies going through the middle. Using all his experience, he read that well and cut it out quite well too. And Zambo. Gorac. Dunaj. These Newcastle defenders are giving the Hungarian forwards very little room. They've obviously heard of the Hungarians' reputation for goal scoring, and they're giving them no room at all. The marking is very close. This is Dunaj. Gorac. Zambo. Bene. Look, Newcastle players there, absolutely tight on the attackers. The onus, of course, on Newcastle United to attack tonight. They really will want to go into the second leg in Hungary next week with a lead, and they'll need to get it tonight. Gibb trying to get through, and he handled the ball. They really can't feel comfortable in going to Budapest with less than a 2-goal lead. That's Aaron Toft, the Dane. Shoymasi with the kick. Clark. Gibb. Hands. The crowd getting a bit restless, and quite rightly so, about the way the Hungarians have handled the ball twice in quick succession when they were in trouble. Gorac. This is Kaposta. Ide Dunaj. Antal Dunaj, number 10. But again, the Newcastle defenders staying in very close contact. Scott. Newcastle throw. Scott being asked to leave it. Tommy Gibb to take it. Looking for a back header from Davies, but it never looked like reaching in. That was Zambo. Now Aaron Toft. Clark. Scott. Shoymasi. On curve for Newcastle. Still, the Newcastle attackers pushing this Hungarian defence back all the time. Craig. Gibb. Robson. Well, it's no wonder that Brian Robson scored over 30 goals this season. He's noticed Pop Robson, and he's quick to have a go too. Shalmasi with the kick. Moncur. Arantov. Fajikas to Goraj. 15 minutes gone and no score. This, the first leg of the final of the European Fairs Cup. Until Dunai with Bert. Goraj. Benet is usually very good when it comes to close control. McFall getting a special cheer. That's Benet, his famous Hungarian centre forward. Arantov. Well, Newcastle got a corner out of that. Davis won it to Robson. Well, the goalkeeper didn't have much to do then, but Robson was quickly looking for a rebound if it had come. A Scott for Newcastle. Davis again. Robson right there again too, and it's Gibb for Newcastle once more. Goraj. Arantov, almost like head tennis. Sinclair. The Hungarians will be pleased to get that away. It was always looking dangerous. They cannot dominate in the air. There's no doubt about that. Whistle gone for an infringement. But this Hungarian defence are in trouble when the ball is airborne. Shalmasi with the kick. Moncur. Arantov. Sinclair. Fajikas. Carried out of it is Sinclair helping the defence. Free kick. Frank Clark to take it, former amateur international and Crook Town player. Been with Newcastle United since about 1963. Davis again causing trouble. Robson. These two working really well together. Brian Robson. Moncur. Goraj. And Arantov penalised for a foul tackle. Shalmasi with the kick. Scott. Hungarians don't seem to fancy some of this Newcastle tackling at the back. I'm not suggesting for one moment the tackling's unfair, but Newcastle going in very, very quickly. Really biting their opponents, giving them no room. And certainly it looks to me as if one or two of the Hungarian forwards are looking for the tackles before they come. Clark. Shalmasi. Really powered that. He got 40 yards out of that. Craig. Scott. Gibbs loose on the right. This is Gibb. Tommy Gibb. Cost about £25,000 from Partick Thistle. And this is Craig. A bit too casual, played himself into trouble, got out of it so well. Gibb. Robson. And both Robson and Wyn Davis seem to have the beating of the Hungarian defence in the air. Robson 8, Wyn Davis 9. Shalmasi with the kick. Won by Bert. Zambo. Bankuti. Caposta. 20 minutes gone, no score. Ida Dunai. Gurach leaving it to Zambo. Benet running up front, trying to make a space for himself. Now Arentoft. Davis. Noshko with him. Gibb. Scott trying to find with Davis, but Noshko's there once more. Scott. Zambo. Dunai to Zambo. Antal Dunai looks very quick. Again, the leading scorer this season, with only about 12 matches played in Hungarian football. The Hungarians, of course, in the middle of their current season. This is Edi Dunai. Robbed for Newcastle. Davis is alone up front, so there's no chance of a quick break. Gurach. Robson. Caposta. Caposta with the throw. Gibb. Zambo. Caposta. Ida Dunai leaving it to Gurach. Bancuti. Benet. And Sinclair for Newcastle. Antal Dunai. Gibb to Scott. Edi Dunai. Ujpest to Antal Dunai, who was penalised for backing on then. On curve for Newcastle. Gurach. Caposta. Benet. On curve. Caposta. Ujpest, of course, are the side that put out the New English League champions in this competition. Leeds United were also the holders of the European Fairs Cup. Scott. Goal kick. Well, Brian Robson's already made his mark on this Hungarian defence. I certainly know he's there. Sholmossi with the kick. Zambo. Gibb. Davis. Antal Dunai. Benet's in the middle. Bazikash. Zambo. Leaving it to Bancuti, as you know. This is Bancuti just outside him. Wood Davis. Bancuti. Now, less than 10 of this Ujpest side are expected to be in the World Cup squad for next year. People who feel that the Hungarians, if they'd had a better pair of goalkeepers in the World Cup in 1966, they might have given England a lot of trouble. Certainly might well have reached the final. Caposta now to Edi Dunai. Benet. Kaposta. Fazekas. Interesting watching these Hungarians at work. They're a bit intricate on the way to goal, trying to set up a position, but when they get near the goal, they play the decisive ball quite well. They've not really found a way through this Newcastle defence, or looked like doing so far, but you can sense the threat all the time. 25 minutes gone, no score. McFall, the Newcastle goalkeeper. Davis. Bankuti. He harried and worried, and he handled that ball. The rain, incidentally, has stopped, but the pitch is quite greasy. Hungarian captain Gorac directing the wall. Gibb. And that was Robson trying to find a way through, but it was well wide of the wall and the goal. Sholmasi with the kick. And Newcastle really have had, shall we say, about 98% of the attacking play, but still nothing to show for it. And back they come again. Gibb. Burton. And Dunai elbowed him as he went by. The Belgian referee very quick with his decisions, and so far very, very accurate too. He's letting nothing go at all. Craig with the kick. Davis again causing trouble. Sinclair. Scott just couldn't throw enough. He needed another 2 inches to get to that. Zambo. Dunai. Benet. Gibb. Just a little slow going for that, a little bit too casual. Now Aaron Toft to Robson. Clark. Number 5 there is Edie Dunai. Only 20 years of age, one of the few uncapped players in this Ujpest side. Kaposta with the throw. Moncur is just not leaving Benet alone at all. He's staying with him all the time. Clark. Clark went right into a bad tackle then, but he's come out of it all right. Moncur. Davis again. Bankuti. Kaposta. Zambo. Antal Dunai. Gorac. Benet. And right there again is Moncur, letting Benet know all the time he's with him. Robson. Good play by Brian Robson. There's only one in front of him. Quick covering there by Bankuti. And Sholmasi was the offender. Sholmasi is the man who's picking him up then, but the damage was done. Sholmasi clearly didn't know he'd got some cover from Bankuti, who was very quick to get back, but just for a moment then, the Hungarian defence was exposed. It was good play by Brian Robson that thrust him through with 3 tackles to get into that position. Tommy Gibb, number 4. Looking for Wyn Davis, who's couldn't get through. No shortage of advice. Sholmasi with the kick. Burton penalised for pushing. Hungarians in no hurry to take it. They'll be quite satisfied to go back with a goalless draw. Shalmasi with the kick. Burton won it, but Dunai's there. And a goal kick. That's Antal Dunai, 26 years of age. McFall now for Newcastle. Edie Dunai. Aaron Toft to give. Scott. Zambo. Gorach. Cray. Gorach again. Dunai trying to find Bene, but got plenty of attention. It's Burt. Noshko. Dunai. Bazikash. Kapasta. Zambo. Edie Dunai. Gorach. Again, the Hungarians building up neatly, but allowing Newcastle to tighten up at the defence, and he's offside. Although Dunai was offside then, you saw the power of that shot, now quickly hit it on the turn. Clearly a man to watch. Ujpest ball. Ujpest, the top club in the Hungarian league at the moment. There's 12 out of the 30 matches have been played. They've 19 points, the same as Ferencváros. Zambo. Bene. Zambo, but playing a little bit too close. And Noshko. Kapasta came wide for that one. Edie Dunai. Kapasta. Edie Dunai again. Bazikash. Antal Dunai. One thing about these Hungarians, like the great Hungarian side of the 1950s, Dunai and Bene in particular have got this talent for close control. They kill the ball very quickly, and once they've touched it, it's theirs. They really do control it. The Newcastle boys are doing very well in defence to stay so close to them, not giving them the chance to settle down. Watson now trying to find Davis. Azikash. Kapasta. Duna. Again, an example of how close the Newcastle defenders are staying. Aaron Toft. Antal Dunai. Big, powerful player. Bene. Zambo. Gorach. Dunai. Bene again. They're trying to work this position. Just momentarily then, the Newcastle defence floundered. Full of interesting flicks and touches, these two spearhead forwards, Bene and Dunai. There's the two, Bene on the near side, Dunai in the background. Ollie Burton with the kick. Telling the referee that Dunai was not 10 yards from the ball, but it's all settled now. Scott. Zambo. Bene. Delayed it too long. 10 minutes left of the first half. We're still looking for the first goal. Davis. Gibbs in support. Aaron Toft. Burton to Clark. Aaron Toft. This is Clark. Actually too far though, the Dane did. Clark to take the throw. Sinclair. Free kick to Newcastle, and this could be dangerous for the Hungarians. They're calling their tall number 10, Antal Dunaj, back to look after Wyn Davies. He's taken a position alongside Davies, number 9. Dunaj is number 10. Loose to Scott. Scott was a bit unlucky then. The ball skidded off the turf, almost stood up, just a little bit too high to get any real control. Chalmers with the kick. Clark. I was talking to the Newcastle manager, Joe Harvey, this afternoon, and he felt that Newcastle could win this game on the wings, getting around the back of the Hungarian defence, but they've not really managed to get round the back so far. There's been a lot of balls pumped down the field in the air, but there have been very few cross balls. Aaron Toft. Gibb. Scott. Davis. Gibb. Robson. Noshko. Clark. Kapofta with the throw to Benet. Gorach. Benet back to Gorach. Hungarian captain looks very useful indeed. Got through an awful lot of midfield work in this first half so far. Bazikash, Gorach, offside. Well, so far, McFall, the Newcastle goalkeeper, hasn't had to make a real save. This is Craig. Gorach again. Just seems to be picking up most of these midfield balls. Zambo. Moncur. Scott. To Sinclair. Nicely read there by Kapofta. Was always picking that one up. Gorach, Kapofta. Edi Dunaj. Pazika's number 7, but Clark was always cutting that one out and appealing to the referee that he was pushed. Edi Dunaj to take the throw. Burton. Scott. To Clark. Gibb with the throw. Scott to Gibb. The pitch still very slippy after that heavy downpour of rain at the start of the match. It's Gibb. And Noshko. Edi Dunaj. Bazikash. Oh, that was a dangerous ball, and good goalkeeping then by McFall. That was almost set up by Burton for Benet. Didn't see the centre forward there. 5 minutes to half-time, no score. Cootie, Gorarch, Wyn Davies, Craig, Ross, Scott to Craig. Can't buy that kind of time at this level. Burton. Gibb. Wyn Davies. Well, Wyn Davies letting him know where he wants it, but it's the first real shooting chance that he's had. In fact, the first real shooting chance that the Newcastle players have had at all. They've had one or two headers that have been possibilities, but neither side has created a real chance. Moncur. It's Gibb to Craig. Scott. It's Newcastle throw. In spite of the Hungarian captain's protest. 3 minutes to half-time. Scott with the throw. Gibb to Scott. Robson. While in the early stages of this first half, Davies and Robson caused this Hungarian defence quite a lot of trouble in the air, but now, just at the moment anyway, the Hungarians seem to have it under control. Sinclair. Noshko powering it away, but Moncur. Davies. Robson. And this Davies-Robson duet is very, very dangerous. They really do work well together. 2 minutes to half-time. Gibb to Craig. Cootie ran right into a bad tackle then from Craig. The whistle's gone, quite rightly so too. Craig apologising, but Cootie really bought it that time. Certainly got to feel that for a day or two. Only just over a minute to go to half-time, so he'll have 10 minutes for treatment. Now Noshko. Caposta. Burton to Craig. And Burton penalised for pushing. The second time he's been penalised for that, but there's no doubt at all that Dunai was backing on a little bit as well. Well, this could be dangerous for Newcastle United, and it's significant that Shalmossi, number 3, the penalty kick and dead ball expert, has come up to take this. Very powerful kicker. Shalmossi, number 3. The wall in position. This chap can really hit a ball. And he bent it a long way, and that was a good save. A really good save, but what a good free kick that was. He swerved it, he must have swerved it 3 or 4 yards around the wall. Well, that brought this crowd to life, and certainly Ian McFall has had nothing to do in this match so far, but that was a really good save too. Playing injury time now in the first half for Zikash with the kick. Benet, good back header, Dunai. Referee looking at the watch now. There's been no injury time really in the first half we're talking about. That's about 30 seconds when Bankuti was injured. And that's the half-time whistle in this first cup final, first leg. Newcastle United 0, Ujpest Dosza of Hungary 0. Playing against what? Fazikas. Benet trying to give the linesman some help, but it's still a Newcastle ball. Frank Clark to take the throw. Aaron Toft. Noshko. These Hungarians just keeping it simple. They're not trying to do anything spectacular. Quite happy to go back to Budapest with the draw that they came with. That was an awkward ball, and the goalkeeper really far too casual. Worried obviously about Wyn Davies coming at him. This, though, remember, is one of the World Cup goalkeepers who didn't play very well over here for Hungary in 1966. And the Newcastle team, I know, feel that if they can put him under pressure, he could be very suspect. Is up there on the goal line for that. Davis. There's nothing wrong with the goalkeeper's handling as Davis got to that ball. Now this is Gibb. Zambo penalised. Craig to take the kick. Tommy Gibb going up with the attack. And Burton settles for taking it, but it's Craig now in possession. Hungarians at the moment have got no less than 10 men back in defence, taking no chances at all. Clark to Aaron Toft. This is Ujpest with the throw. He's only set it up for Scott. Craig's gone outside. That was a good ball. It beat two of the defenders. Antal Dunai to Benet. These two loitering up front. Good play by Aaron Toft. Clark. Noshko. Fazikas. Dunai. Burton. Jacinto. Dunai looking for Benet on the quick break. Ujpest on the outside, Benet in the middle. This is Scott. Davis. Gibb. Davis had no chance of getting to that. Dunai now to Fazikas. Scott. Both teams a little bit tentative. Both of them looking for the tackle, which is really a product of the close marking. They've had so much close attention. They're all so much aware of each other. And the first goal is going to mean so much. Trying to lift Newcastle, who've had all the pressure, but not a single chance to show for it. Burton with the kick. Dunai. Benet. Again, Moncur right with him. He's hardly left him throughout the match. Dunai again. This is Zambo. Bancuti, number 4. Obviously none the worse for that tackle by Craig. Fazekas. Arentoft. Borach. Well, 5 minutes of the second half gone. Still, we're waiting for the goal that matters, the first one, and that's Arentoft. In these European matches, the onus, of course, always on the home team to attack, and Newcastle have certainly done that, but the first goal is absolutely vital. They really deserve a goal from all the attacking they've done, but the Hungarian covering at the back has been very good. Tucci in trouble, this is Scott. What a quick recovery, too. Gibb. Scott. Robson and the goalkeeper together. Was Arentoft getting it back? The goalkeeper did well to hold that under pressure, but the whistle's gone anyway. The referee saying, OK, get on with it. Put his hand up for a free kick one moment and then said, OK, go on, you've got the advantage. Caposta with a throw. Continuous chant of United from this enormous crowd, almost 60,000. So a foul tackle by Clark. Benet. Davis was clearly fouled then, and he was screening that ball. It'll be Burton to take the kick. Gibb. Oh, decided to wasn't taking the right spot, so it's Tommy Gibb to take it now. Bobby Moncur's up there. Wyn Davis just letting the goalkeeper know he's around there. With the kick. Arentoft. Good little ball player, this boy. He was just trying a bit too much then. He was a bit ambitious trying to get in through there. Top. Awkward ball for the goalkeeper, and he doesn't look to want to hold those high balls when he's under pressure. Benet. Gorash. Oh, cut out by Clark. Gibb. Robson trying to wriggle his way through. Craig. A bit too much pace on that for Gibb to hold it. David Craig. With the kick once more. Burton with no pressure at all to Davis. Craig. Good play by the fullback. Sholmasi. Caught in two minds. It's Arentoft. Oh, the goalkeeper had just come off the line. He did well to get back to it. That was a real good try by the Dane. It's going to be Jim Scott now at the corner. Number 6, Bobby Moncur, the captain's come up for the corner. Davis just didn't time it right. That's Sinclair. Craig. Too many Newcastle players there going for the same ball. 3 of them had a dabble at that one. Ten minutes of the second half gone. 10 minutes in which these Newcastle supporters have kept up this continuous chant of United, 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 but still United haven't got the goal they need so desperately. This is the first leg, remember, of the Fairs Cup final in Europe. Gibb trying to power his way through, and appeal for a penalty, but quite rightly not given. Gibb, Robson's very, very quick. Well, the match has been an almost continuous succession of goal kicks. Ujpest. But they came here ready to defend, and they're doing it quite successfully. Gorach, Bankuti, Idi Dunai to Bankuti, Gorach, Bene, Bazikash, Bene and Dunai up front. But Moncur, Bene again. This could be dangerous. Good covering by this Newcastle defence, and the flag up anyway for offside. Well, so far the Newcastle defence has looked fairly well capable of taking care of this twin spearhead of Antal Dunai, number 10, and Bene, number 9. It's Arentoff now to win Davis. Craig setting it up for Dunai. These 2 Hungarian forwards look a bit lonely up front. They're not getting much support, but the Hungarians came here to defend, and the midfield players and the backline of defenders are not adventuring at all. Is Idi Dunai penalised? Bobby Moncur, the captain, just gone through the picture to take up his attacking position. Gibb with the kick. Moncur. That was very close. I don't think then the Hungarian defenders had noticed Moncur come up. He came up very quickly and very late. And it was significant too that the Hungarian forwards didn't come back to mark it. Antal Dunai to Bazikash. Bene. Dunai. Bazikash with him. Bene again. Nicely cut out by Clark. Gorach. Caposta to Gorach. Finally, Idi Dunai kicking it anywhere. This team for a little bit like Milan AC, the Italian team that won the European Cup last night. Prepare to defend, prepare to hold the ball and play it out quickly to the 2 front runners. Zambo now to Gorach. Foster was just a little bit slow in going to that. Fairly quick in getting back in Sinclair's way. And it's a free kick to Newcastle. Free kick. A dangerous one too, but there was nobody pressurising the defence. Sinclair. Davis worrying them all the time. Gibb. £25,000 for Partick Thistle. Dunai. It rather looked to me as if Dunai was responsible for that, the way he went on to Burton, but it's given to the Ujpest side. Robson coming back to help the defence, and only Wyn Davies left up the field. Again, the Hungarians in no hurry to take this kick. Number 6 is Noshko, but it's going to be Kuti taking the kick. Well, this match badly needs a goal. It's petering out a little bit, just a little bit untidy. Both sides quite unable to break the defensive grip on this match. And the Hungarians in particular trying to do very little about it. On the way through to the Fairs Cup final, Newcastle have beaten some very good sides. In the first round, they beat the Dutch side, Feyenoord. Then in the second round, Sporting Lisbon. The third round, the Spanish club, Zaragoza. Then in the fourth round, another Portuguese club, Setúbal. And finally, Rangers in the semi-final. Clark now with the free kick. Davis. Arentoft. The Hungarian team on the way through. In the first round, they drew a Luxembourg team that refused to play them for political reasons. In fact, it was just about the time of the Russian invasion of Czechoslovakia, so the Luxembourg side refused to play the Hungarian team. Then in the second round, they beat Salonika, the Greek team. Then they won in Warsaw in the third round. They beat Leeds United in the quarter-final and a Turkish club in the semi-final. Noshko now. Zikash, Arentoft, this is Gibb. Robson, who was always turning into trouble, he did well to resist the tackle and might have got the advantage, but the referee was very quick with that whistle. Clear foul, and Brian Robson there in the foreground is giving this defence an awful lot of trouble both on the ground and in the air. In tight positions, he's very quick. It's Gibb with the kick. Wyn Davies got a real chance. And it's there! A goal! And Bobby Moncur, the captain, helping out the forward line, and it paid off. 18 minutes of the second half gone, and that was just what this game needed. The ball floated through to Wyn Davies, missed by the defender, good goalkeeping there, but loose to Moncur, and it found its way through that stack of players. So the Newcastle players and the supporters must now believe that they're in with a real chance of winning the Fairs Cup. The Hungarians looking very dejected, taking their time in bringing the ball back to the centre circle for the kick-off. It's Fajikas now for Ujpest. Moncur. Davis. Pastor looking for the goalkeeper and then decided to go the other way, but this ground is a little bit too slippy in some patches for quick turning. Clark, and Sinclair to Clark. Foul given, and quite rightly so, for that late tackle. And what a difference a goal makes. Suddenly the whole match alive. Frank Clark has got an amateur cup on his medal with Crook Town. Now looking for a European Fairs Cup medal. What a good header that was again by Wyn Davies. Zikash to Bene. Burton timed his tackle well then. Good interception. Paul has been a spectator for most of the match. Good arch. Craig to McFall. Dunai again. Number 2. Costa. 20 minutes of the second half gone. Newcastle 1. Ujpest 0. This is the first leg of the European Fairs Cup final. Moncur, who kicked the ball then, to score for Newcastle. Sholmesy. Surely dangerous kicking. Is it given? No. Robson. Gibb. Sinclair. Aronton. There's no real power in that shot, but notice one or two of the Newcastle players there were hanging around, waiting for the rebound from the goalkeeper if it had come. Bankuti. Arontoft to Gibb. Scott. Finally Noshko. Antal Dunai. Penalised. Irritated and frustrated by the close attention he's getting and also by the referee. But he controlled that ball unfairly. And now the Hungarians have pulled all 10 of their 11 players rather back. Bene was going back, but stopped. Burton with the kick. Moncur's got up again. Dangerous ball, that is, and Davis was there above the rest. Wyn Davis, what a magnificent jumper Davis is. Sholmesy still taking all the dead ball kicks. First time they've taken a short one in the match. Clark. Sinclair. Zikash. This will have to go sooner or later then. Skipasta with the kick. Won by Moncur, that's Craig. Sambo to Bankuti. Bene. Robson. Robson always exciting this crowd. A good ball there to Sinclair. Robson, who never stopped running from when he played the first one, but had an impossible task in trying to reach that ball from Jackie Sinclair. Robson really excites this crowd. He's a good mover. Very, very quick in possession. A good player in the air, too. Sholmesy once more. Back it will come again. Craig. Scott. Sinclair. Robson, the flag up for offside anyway. About 2 or 3 yards clear of the defence, clearly offside. Hello, Newcastle bringing on a substitute, and Jackie Sinclair is being taken off, and Alan Foggan comes on, wearing number 13. Young local boy. Sinclair, the player who cost about £70,000 for Leicester City, had a bit of an in and out period here at Newcastle. This Hungarian defence reduced at that moment to booting the ball anywhere. Moncur now to number 3, Frank Clark. Davis looking for the backheader to Robson, but penalised for moving on to the defender. And Noshko pointing out that Davis caught him across the face. Noshko looks a pretty useful character physically. He's still nattering about the way Davis went for that ball, and it's Sholmasi with the kick. 20 minutes left for play, Newcastle leading 1-0. Clark with a throw. Hogan. Aaron Toft. Well, one doesn't really like to see this by the Hungarians. About the fourth time in this match, 3 times early on in the match, and that occasion too, that they've been reduced to handling the ball when they've been beaten. Clark with the kick. Davis. Scott. Oh, that was cleared away by Noshko. It would have crept inside. The goalkeeper was beaten. Vazikash. Edi Dunai. Zambo. Dunai. This is Bankuti. Vazikash. Burton kept it cool then. Ollie Burton was obviously more intent on winning the throw there than keeping the ball in play, and it's Tommy Gibb to take it. Craig to Gibb. Craig. Davis. Arentoft. Well, Scott on this ground had got no chance of turning for that, but it's Moncur again for Newcastle. Keeping this defence under pressure all the time. Moncur has a goal, his second goal. And the Hungarians stood back there and watched it. Moncur, the captain, gets his second goal. That's Moncur starting to build it up. Aaron Toft next. Look at this defence now. The ball runs loose there. A lucky rebound. A gap for the captain. And it's on the way for the second goal. Well, the Hungarians stood back then when no one really closed in on the captain. Wyn Davies got a knock in the face there, just having treatment. The Newcastle trainer, but back on the field now. Well, Joe Harvey, the Newcastle manager, was hoping for 2 goals, and he's got them. And the match held up for a moment now, while the Newcastle goalmouth is cleared. Ribbons, streamers, toilet rolls. And the game back in motion. Well, Ujpest Dosza came here with a tremendous reputation, but really they've been too negative. They've not really put Newcastle under pressure at all, and they've paid the penalty in the end. We expect them to open up now because, although they won't want to concede another, they'll have to start looking for one. A Robson. Saying, come and take it. Finally forced to do too much himself. The other players were all marked up. Craig for Newcastle. Burton. Davis. Sholmasi. Hogan. And a free kick to Ujpest. Bankuti with the kick. Edi Dunai. Vazikash. Again, this harrying, worrying, going on all the time. That was Aaron Toft helping the defence. Little Dane has worked very hard in midfield. Produced some good touches too. Bobby Moncur has got both the Newcastle goals. Davis. He was trying to save the ball going out of play, but it's still a goal kick. The Hungarians, in a sense, victims of their own attitude. A little bit too negative. Never really adventured at all. 15 minutes to go. Newcastle's still 2-0 in the lead. That's give now to Scotland. Davis. Shalmacy, but he's going to come back. This is Clark. Given a lot of time. Looking for Davis again. Scott. Davis. Hungarian defence at the moment really has got the wobbles. Looking uncertain. This is the pillar of the defence, Shalmacy. Clark. And the linesman's flag up, the whistle's gone, but no, it hasn't. The referee put his arm up as if he'd given a free kick against Clark. One or two of the players paused too. The flag was up for the linesman for a foul by Clark, who took a right on the Hungarian's back, but it wasn't given. Ujpest. Youngsters there getting a bit too excited, but it's a big night for football in the northeast. This, remember, the last chance for a British club to win a European title this season, and Newcastle could well be on the way to doing it. 2-0 in front. Scott. This is Zambo. Don Revie, the Leeds United manager, leads, of course, the new champions of the Football League, said after the Hungarians had beaten them in the quarter-final that this was a very good Hungarian side indeed. But they've been a little bit disappointing tonight because they're not prepared to take any chances, and in the end they've been so negative that they've paid the penalty. Edie Dunai with the kick. Gurach to Costa. This is Gurach. Dunai. And it's back. It's Costa again. Dunai. Arentov penalised. The last couple of moves has looked as if Ujpest have decided that they've got to come out and attack a bit more. Shalmacy with the kick. Moncur. Crane. Shalmacy. Antal Dunai to Bene. Dunai with a real chance. He couldn't control it, there was no power, but the goalkeeper got his hand to it too. Little Ian McFall was very quick down onto that one, but Dunai didn't control it, he couldn't shoot it, couldn't really hit it, it rather ricocheted off his boot. Bene to take the corner. Well, the Hungarians can't really afford to waste those, and one doesn't expect that from a player of Bene's quality. We'll support you evermore. Certainly the Newcastle supporters have stuck to the club through a fairly lean period. And they've got some reward tonight. It's Scott. Tim Scott, former Hibernian player, got a goal in the semi-final against Rangers. He must be fed up with taking these goal kicks, a whole stream of them. Back it comes once more. This is Foggen. Corner. Again, a little bit of hesitancy there in the defence. And Alan Foggen to take the corner. Bobby Moncur's gone up there looking for his third goal. Also gone for a free kick anyway for an offence in the penalty area. 10 minutes left for play. This is the first leg of the European Fairs Cup final. Newcastle United 2, Ujpest Dosza of Hungary 0. Clearly handled it. A rather crude attempt too to get away with it. It wasn't even very clever, very open. And in fact, he'd have been better advised to try and take it on with his chest then. Because with his control, he'd only got two defenders who were square to beat between him and the goal. Clock. Davis again. The goalkeeper has looked pretty confident on the line, but he looks a bit if and but when it comes to cross balls and high balls. Arentoft now to clock. 9 minutes left. Being told is not a free kick, it's a throw-in. The referee's controlled this match well. There's not been a great deal of peevishness or dirty play, but he's kept a tight grip on it. Refereed very fairly and well too. And Pooty. Scott. Gibb. Robson. Finally Dunai. And Moncur to clock. Davis was pushed beyond all doubt. Bobby Moncur rushing up with the ball. He's got the 2 goals, and he's up for the attack again. Give now to Robson. Now clock. Fogan penalised for the way he turned on the defender then, and the defender being told to take the ball back to the correct position. Ujpest. Fazekas. Ujpest. Fogan. Ghosted his way through there extremely well. This is Robson. Cut out by Nushko. Now Scott. Arentoft. Scott still going. It's a goal and a good one. Jim Scott the scorer. And the defence absolutely mesmerised then. And this must surely be a decisive lead for Newcastle United. Watch the way this builds up. Jim Scott there, Arentoft plays it, and Scott's firm running there as the Hungarians are slow to recover, gets him to the ball, and the 3rd goal. Fazekas. Free kick given. And Newcastle putting 10 of their 11 players back into the penalty area. Doing everything they possibly can now not to concede a goal and to go to Hungary for the second leg with a 3-goal lead. Just over a minute of injury time gone. And this is the man, Sholmasi, who's such a good dead ball kicker, who caused McFall some trouble with a swerve kick in the first half. And again he bent it. And it's a goal, is it? No. Yes, it is. And what's the referee done? Did the whistle go before the ball went to the net or not? Well, the crowd puzzled by that, and so am I too. But surely the whistle must have gone before the ball went in. So it rather looks as if Newcastle United go into the second leg with a 3-goal lead.